Welcome to the big house, Michigan Stadium. It's the UTEP Miners and the Michigan Wolverines. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rose, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Michigan went through one of the most dramatic off seasons we've ever seen in college football, but they have steadied the ship, hiring longtime head coach
Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, motherfucker. Yeah. We about to whip some ass today. Ain't no losing.
He's able to get the same results on the field with a talented roster. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. So the UTEP Miners offense will go on the attack first. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. Led his team to a win, throwing 4 touchdown passes the last time out. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. And the Miners headed quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
They'll go right back to it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Looking to throw, it's Coulson. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They got him on the ground.
Yeah.
By this D to stop him short of the first down marker. The Miners will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line.
You ready for this shit? You want to see me score, Brett?
Inside the 10,
I'm about to
and
score
they're
a
going
lot.
to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. The Wolverines offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here comes Bryce Underwood. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only 1 touchdown pass. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position.
Let's get it. What's up, Robert?
Throwing, Underwood. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
That's a great example of the defense there.
What's up, everybody? What's up?
As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Setting up the screen. Thrust that arm out. He stopped just short of his own 20-yard line, but it is enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And how about this running back, man? Coming into the game, we knew he would be a focal point of this offense, but through the air, like not on the ground right now. They're finding ways to get him the football out in space to do some damage, and right now, it's all through the air.
Hey, do it. 214 close. 214 close.
Again, it's Underwood. He's moving out of the pocket. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Let's go.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Wolverines in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Rushes on him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
How about this defense coming out the gates? First drive, getting to the quarterback. They wanted to affect the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. Already 2 sacks on this first drive.
Bryce Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. A field goal attempt from here would just be 48 yards, but they'll try to move the chains on 4th down and short. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. Might have a chance. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. The Wolverines didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. To the ground. He's got it again. Got some room. Goes upstairs.
Oh, boy, I hurdled him. You see that? I hurdled over him.
Touchdown, Wolverines.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He shows you all of his ability on that TV.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Snags it quickly on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Miners want to move quickly. Play action. Finds his tight end. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. Picks up the first down, and he might have a little extra. That looked like it'll be roughing the passer. Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. To the air, it's Coulson. It's complete on the right side. Breaks into the open. Into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. Coming out with it, it's Stewart. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they...
Gets away from one, finds room. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19.
Man, is it nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, short pass, but he has such speed, elusiveness, vision, the whole nine. He shows you all of it right there. Catches the football, makes some people miss, gets upfield, and gets the long gain. That is so nice for a quarterback to throw it short, but you get all those yards after the catch.
It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Tight end now in motion. Wide receiver going in motion. Maybe some room here. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
God, they all dropping like flies
After
out
the
here.
completion, we see there is a man down.
Everybody
The clock
did,
will
man.
stop to check on him. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
White, 29.
On the ground with the counter. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And this offense is kind of showing you a little bit of everything, but putting big plays together, really getting their momentum going. This ground attack now, you watch. They've got a little bit of everything, man. The balance.
He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll bring it out. It's Ferguson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Motion from the wideout. Going with the ground game left. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Got his man. Gets away from one. He's got space.
Hell no.
Flying down the left side. The 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, UTEP.
I like it. You're backed up towards the end zone, and you go aggressive and spin the football. Try to make the big play, and do they ever. 90-plus yards to the house. Who needs space? I'll take 6.
That's some bull.
Tell you which one. I just want you to help me get to them. I'll take it from there. You're crazy, you know that? All I need is 5 minutes.
Oh, you won't even need 5 seconds. I thought you had everything worked out, fish.
We're not breaking out of a Jamba Juice, gentlemen. It's gonna take a little more than digging a few.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they top things off by getting out of bad field position in a hurry. A 90-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wolverines offense heads out ready to go on the attack. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. The sure hands, it's Marshall. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. Making great decisions, that's what all of the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John Navarre, Elvis Gerbach, and the guy, can't remember, drafted in the 6th round by the Patriots.
Yeah, well, that guy, what was his name? Tom Brady? Yeah, I think that's his name.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Here we go. Ready. Black 18. Black 18.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45.
Blue 22.
Underwood. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. And the Wolverines look to keep this drive humming.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll go to the counter. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
Man, that's good plays back-to-back. Getting him on the ground. And I tell you what, just good job wrapping him up, not letting him get yards after contact and make your defense really have to work harder. Great job getting downhill, making tackles, and now you're set up pretty good. 3rd and medium, probably.
He makes a grab. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
Man, And this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career.
And he's in! Touchdown, Michigan!
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. He'll bring it out. It's Ferguson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
So now it's 2nd and long. Keeps it going. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Dropping back, it's Coulson. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
And the Miners will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hit the sweet spot on that one, and that'll kick you out of trouble. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. He's got enough for the first down, and he stopped after a pickup of 14, and we've reached a 2-minute timeout. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's Underwood to throw. He's got him. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. The Wolverines moving quickly to the line.
Well, they're running the curl route against zone coverage, so the quarterback knows he's going to have to put that one on his receiver. And you saw the velocity and the arm talent this guy has. That was a missile.
To the air. It's Underwood. Buys a little time. Gets rid of it. That's caught. It's Hansen. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Marshall. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He might want another play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Complete downfield. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. The Wolverines, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Motion from the back. Throwing, Underwood. Here comes the heat. Hit as he throws. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Henry. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Send the tight end in motion. The give from the gun. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Scanning the field, it's Coulson.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down.
You know what, Reese, it is a great play, and I think they were in nickel, so they brought an extra guy on the field that has some speed, take a linebacker that's a little bit slower off the field, and you could see it pay dividends on that third down.
We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin with Bowling Green taking on the Iowa State Cyclones. And it's Bowling Green able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. And that makes it 2 victories on the season. They're nowhere near their preseason goal, of course, so how they handle things from here will define this program. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside the big house. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Holly's always working the injuries on the sidelines. Holly, what have you got?
Hey, guys, I caught up with Coach Whittingham at the half. Their running back has been terrific, playing well so far in this game, but he is taking a lot of hits. He's had to absorb a lot of contact, running yards after contact, but they're going to keep their eye on him and see if he can power through all the hits, bumps, and bruises he's taken here in the first half. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Quarterback empties his backfield.
Ready. Blue 22. Blue 22.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. That's caught. It's Marshall.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Headed to the edge, it's Marshall. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Underwood. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. Bryce Underwood to throw for it on 4th. Looking to the big tight end. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. On the run, it's Marshall. Maybe a crease. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right in midfield. The Wolverines have this offense rolling. Underwood throws for the tight end. Finds his man. It's Hansen. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. And the Wolverines go back to work after moving the chains through the air. A designed run for the quarterback. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Buys a little time with his feet. He's going to take off. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. Tries to get it on the ground. And that's not going close as the defense stops him well short of this 1st down. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved.
Makes the grab in their space. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The Miners want to crank the tempo. To throw, it's Coulson. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Miners will call on their punt team. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Michigan offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Field position, one play, and you're already to the 35. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And you go play action, Bryce Underwood. Here's a heat. He's going to run it. Turns it on at midfield. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get 1st downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
Needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play.
I'm
they
back.
make
My
the
bad.
interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Turning it on. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Makes the grab. It's Brown. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Miners want to pick up the tempo.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He's got it inside the 25. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Back to throw, it's Coulson. Just a short pass to the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And the Miners, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Pocket breaking down. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
Let's
They
go.
got it down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking for space. It's Marshall. Danced his way through traffic. Pick up a 4 to the 19.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football.
Hi,
You're
Mama.
going to see a lot more of that, I think, as
Hi,
this
Mom.
game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Throwing right. A strike downfield. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the 3rd quarter. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Here's Underwood to throw. Sets up the screen. Past the 45. Makes the catch, and he's free. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. There's some room. Touchdown, Michigan. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. All alone, he's got it. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Miners will hustle to the line.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw again. That's caught. It's Thomas.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they've gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to...
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Coulson. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. They're going to mark him just inches short of getting that first down, but he is so dangerous when he takes off on the scramble. Let's see what they do on 4th down. Going for 6. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here, because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down.
Well, we saw the coaching staff on the sideline challenging this offensive line to end this game. They've got the lead late now, and they know they're going to continue trying to run the ball to ice it.
Direct snap. It's Marshall. Fires to the middle. It falls incomplete, and man, did they think they had that one set up, and it didn't quite work.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
They'll try to power their way ahead. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Sweet cut there. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They want that clock to run. They knock him down.
My nigga neck bone.
Get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
Itchy Sandin.
Throwing.
Itchy Sandin.
Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. Got a little grass. Touchdown.
Itchy.
He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can
nigga
run the
neck
football,
bone
run
in
this
itchy.
game out. No, sir. I'm going to
Itchy
continue to
neck
pad
bone.
my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Kiss my buns and your buns hole. Step 2, that shit say poo like a boo poo
Again
poo
on
and
the
poo is
inside.
cold.
I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play. It'll look nice in the stats column, but probably not enough to make a difference in the game. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back. The next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, it was not a good day.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollock, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA.